Hey, we're not done here. Let it ring. The only phone call I care about is the one you guys made.
I should...
Are you gonna get that? Are you gonna get that?
I'll just... let me get it.
And we're out doing something fabulous.
And Beast.
Hi there, you've reached Beauty. Beep!
Beep. A day at the beach? And we can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as...
Skiing the slopes?
humanly possible. That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time.
Ah, fuck this.
I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings, because next time, I'm making a house call. The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this.
Who is that? What the hell did you get yourselves into?
Fine. You're right. We need him.
What do packages from a butcher have to do with this?
It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker.
I know that name. I think I've seen those packages before. Oh, yeah.
Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while.
How do they tie into this? At the Tweedles, at Auntie Greenleaf's place. Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the Crooked Man's operation?
It's not like he runs the counter and hands me the boxes. I never met the guy.
You have to believe us. We didn't think it would get like this.
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night.
How did you get involved with this?
We're decent people, Bigby.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
But I've seen her around there. No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, day to day. Work is work. All I do is deliver stuff. Yeah, of course. Of course.
Well, you're done working there. If you want my help, this is over.
But when I finished, it was that psycho Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And then she offered me more work. It was a rush job, and I took care of it fast.
Who gets loans at a pawn shop anyway? That's not exactly the way it usually works. What's really going on at this place?
The Crooked Man knows what people need to get by, so he provides. Do you think he really cares if it doesn't match the shingle over the door?
But I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
What the hell are you doing hanging out at a place like the Lucky Pawn anyway?
I didn't know what to do.
You could have told me.
You had enough on your plate. Maybe it's time you do something about it.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. That psycho Mary must go through there.
I guess he's hit hard times, too.
I'm not sure.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables.
There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
What do you think I'm going there for? A shopping trip? This is murder and kidnapping we're talking about. Anything else is just background noise. If Bloody Mary goes through there, I guess I'm going to the cut above. I want to know what those deliveries are, too. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man'll come find me.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out. Wait. No, don't go to the butcher. It will only get Beast in trouble. You wanted to know about the loans, so forget the butcher shop. Beast has enough to worry about as it is. Just go to the Lucky Pawn. And try not to make too much of a mess of things.
I have something else you might want to look into instead. Hold on, Bigby, don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And anyway, forget the pawn shop. You might make things worse for Beauty. But something's going on at the cut above. And if you go there, well, at least it leaves her out of it. So, are you happy now?
There you have it. Now you know why I called. Sometimes fables sell things they brought from the homelands. Well, that's over now.
Wait. I don't know what you're planning to do when you go there, but is there any way you could help us out?
Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway. I'll handle it. Lucky for you, what I am gonna do might just fix it anyway. I don't go around fixing debts. I'm going to the Lucky Pawn. There's too much going on there to ignore. I'll have a word or two with Jersey. Besides, The Lucky Pawn isn't going anywhere.
Just, please, don't let them know any of this came from us. I keep seeing that room when I close my eyes. I don't want to end up like that poor girl.
I'll keep your names out of this. I won't cause trouble for you. I'll try to keep this shitstorm off your porch, okay? You made your bed. Now you have to lie in it.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
We've given you all we can. We're cooperating. And I swear it won't get like this again.
Who would we be if we just lived like... We couldn't just give that up. It's the only thing I've been able to pick up. I don't want Beauty to have to work. Especially not where she was. It's up to me to take care of her. Oh, well, thanks. But that's not why I called.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too? Sorry, we've had a long night.
Yeah. What's that you always say? Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage. Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
So you do their dirty work and look the other way.
But I don't need to tell you what she's like.
I know her. We are not on good terms. Just leave it at that. You're damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation.
She, gets under my skin, you know. I try to avoid her.
If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
Things you can't find anywhere else. I can see now that it was a mistake, but...
Yeah, I think I need to pay Jersey Devil a visit at the Lucky Pawn. See if he knows how Woody's axe found its way to my neck.
It's not going to do us much good on the money front, but maybe you'll give them a more important target. For a while. We need your help.
I'm sorry about when you came in. We need help.
I may not get the chance to go to the butcher's. I want to know what the crooked man is hiding at that butcher shop.
We would really appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Just keep us in mind, please. What's this about?
You're just going around knocking on doors?
Once I make my appearance at the pawn shop, word is gonna spread. Unless I make a strong enough impression at the cut above.
It's not a place a husband wants to find his wife.
I know what the electric bill is for that thing. Kinda fancy. For an overgrown ashtray. Talk about living in the past.
What? It's a fair question. Beast!
No, really, I want to know. Did you come to give us decorating tips?
He's the sheriff, not an interior decorator.
Is this something about that loan you took out? Snow told me you went to her for some financial help. Look, I'm not here to referee. You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous. To all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job. I'm not gonna let that crooked bastard ruin any more lives. Look, I'll do what I can. Okay?
But you are the sheriff, after all. We're at our wits' end here.
We wouldn't burden you with this if we didn't need you.
Borrowing from the Crooked Man? Working for the Crooked Man? Well, that explains how you can afford this place.
That's all I ever do.
Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us.
Life would have been a lot easier if you hadn't got your hands dirty with that crooked bastard.
We aren't. What's that supposed to mean?
What do you mean by that?
So, what are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say, huh? Just relax, okay? Come on. Can you just, damn it, Bigby.
Can you just...
What the fuck was that?
Don't worry about it.
Fine. I'm sure you can handle whatever this is on your own. I'll see you later. You do know I'm on a murder case, don't you? And as far as I'm concerned, wasting my time is an obstruction of justice.
We're not.
You want me to arrest you?
No, Bigby. Wait.
Please, Bigby. Wait.
We've been getting threatening phone calls. Collectors for the Crooked Man. No, Bigby, of course not.
No, Bigby. I'm sorry. We've been getting horrible phone calls. It's the Crooked Man's people, trying to collect, and we aren't safe, even in our own home.
Did you end up going to the Crooked Man?
That's part of it, but...
I didn't know what else to do, so...
Well, what kind of trouble are you in? Either it's the money or it's something else. What's the matter? All I care about is, how can I find the crooked man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
Probably just a telemarketer.
Probably just a wrong number.
We get them all the time, you know?
I think we're one digit off from some pizza place. Phone rings off the hook sometimes. Really?
You know who that was. Don't hold out on me.
We owe a lot of money.
We owe some money. I just wanted to give Beauty the kind of life she deserves. You understand that, don't you? And there's not a lot of work out there.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's no point in hiding it.
I can't hide this anymore.
That's exactly my point.
I've seen what happens when you cross him. Can you
promise you'll keep us safe if we talk?
If you have info on that crooked bastard, I need to hear it. Otherwise, I've got better things to do.
If we talk, we're putting ourselves at risk.
What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot.
I know. That's why I called him.
We've seen what happens when you cross the crooked man, and I don't know if it's worth it, if you can't give us certain assurances.
We're just looking for a little peace of mind in this.
We're in a lot of trouble.
We're in so much trouble, Bigby.
Look, Bigby, I think there's been a mistake, so you can just...
Look, Bigby, I appreciate you coming by, but I think there's been a misunderstanding.
Let me just,
Maybe I should...
Forget the loan. There's something else you need to know about.
But if you'd rather deal with this on your own, you are in danger. You two need to cooperate so I can get the crooked man off the street. You don't want to be next.
You get used to a certain way of doing things, and sometimes it just gets away from you.
It doesn't take a genius to figure out. If you're so worried about what this crooked bastard is going to do to you, why don't you just sell some of this stuff and pay him off?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We shouldn't have to live like this, scraping to get by.
You're withholding from me. And that's when we start having problems with each other. I hope it was worth it. Your money problems are outside my jurisdiction.
Even when it means murder?
But tell me, are you really worse off than all those girls you saw going in and out of that dump hotel when you were working the desk? Or you? At least you can pass for human. Most of the time. I'm sure Colin or Toad would be happy to have that going for him. I know. Times are tough.
Whatever. This isn't easy for us.
And you probably didn't think it would end up like this.
You understand, don't you?
We're not stupid. We know getting involved with the crooked man is a bad idea, but it was only supposed to be a temporary solution.
Can you help us out?
What do you say, Bigby?
The thing is, I don't think it's meat in the packages. The thing is, I don't think it's meat in the packages.
The crooked man's behind that place. The crooked man's behind that place.
Did you ever see the crooked man there? When you got your loan? Or just shopping?
No, never. But come on, it's his place. I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
She had Woody's axe last night, trying to chop my damn head off with it.
Sometimes fables just don't have anywhere else to go.
But when I finished, it was your pal, Mary, who showed up to pay me. That's it. That's all we've got to tell.
Hold on. I want to hear this.
And the Jersey Devil never lets you forget it. Besides, it didn't seem like such a bad deal when Jersey Devil was explaining it. What's that supposed to mean? Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's. Hi, Bigby. Can you give us a minute?